Why is Scotland trending today? What's behind the buzz? And why is Donald Trump at the center of it? Let's unpack one of today's most talked about stories. The visit that sparked it all. On what was meant to be a quiet political summer in the UK, Donald Trump has once again taken center stage, this time in Scotland. The former US president has landed for a 5-day private visit that's creating headlines far beyond the British Isles. But this is no ordinary getaway. Trump arrived at Trump Turnberry, his luxury golf resort in South Ayrshire. He's also due to inaugurate a brand-new golf course in Aberdeenshire, naming it in honor of his late mother, Mary Ann MacLeod Trump, who was born in the Scottish Outer Hebrides. At first glance, this sounds like a typical celebrity visit. But the public sees it differently, and for good reason. Public cost, private profit. Although Trump insists it's a personal and promotional trip, the financial burden is falling on Scottish taxpayers. A staggering 5,000 police officers have been deployed across the country under Operation Roll 2, one of Scotland's largest private visit security mobilizations to date. Reinforcements have even been called in from England and Northern Ireland to manage potential unrest. Critics argue that millions in public funds are being used to protect a billionaire businessman promoting his private business. The backlash is fierce. One protester in Edinburgh said, "We shouldn't have to pay for someone who doesn't represent our values just so he can tee off in peace." Rising protests across Scotland. Unsurprisingly, this visit has ignited nationwide protests. Organized under the Stop Trump coalition, demonstrations are planned in Edinburgh, Aberdeen, Dumfries, and other cities. Activists are marching against more than just the taxpayer cost. They're protesting Trump's political legacy, climate views, and divisive rhetoric. Placards read, "Not on our turf," "No public dime for private deals," and "Scotland rejects Trumpism." The mood is tense, the crowds are vocal, and the police are preparing for unrest as Trump's tour unfolds. High-stakes trade diplomacy in the shadows. But it's not all golf and outrage. Behind the scenes, Trump is also expected to hold informal diplomatic meetings with UK Prime Minister Keir Starmer and EU Commission President Ursula von der Leyen. The agenda? Potential discussions around new US-EU and US-UK trade agreements should Trump return to the White House in 2025. Analysts say these quiet talks could influence future economic alliances. And for a private trip, the political implications are anything but small. A bigger conversation. This visit has become a flashpoint for broader issues. Who should pay when world leaders travel privately? What role does legacy politics play in international diplomacy? And how do nations balance security, protest rights, and foreign relations in a polarized world? In many ways, Scotland is becoming the stage for a global conversation. Why it's trending. So, why is Scotland trending today? Because this is more than just a billionaire's golf trip. It's a collision of politics, public spending, diplomacy, and protest, all playing out on Scottish soil. From Turnberry's manicured greens to the streets of Edinburgh filled with placards, Trump's visit is turning Scotland into the front line of a much bigger story. And the world is watching. Thanks for watching. If this story gave you a new perspective, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more global news explained simply, clearly, and honestly. Let us know in the comments below. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell for more trending topics. Only on Hot Scope.